All right, what's up, my peeps? Al Smith here, aka Al About Biz, and today I'm going to give you my 2025 shop review. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get to it. All right, so basically, what we have is things that I felt like would be most important. So everything that I felt like was going to be most important and things that I need to grab on a daily basis, real quick, I put it towards the front. So what we have here is we have our solo backpack sprayer. This is primarily used for the weed killer. It has transitioned over to spraying the endurance. So that's my endurance sprayer. Then we have our gas cans. We have the regular gas, we have the mixed gas, and then we have a small can of mixed gas. Normally, what I do is I use my small can and my big can of regular gas, and I put those on the truck. So my small can of mixed, my big can of regular gas is what I put on the truck, and that's what I have for me when I'm riding around and I'm doing my lawn care. All right, up here we have our steel equipment. Everything I use is steel. So we have our steel backpack blower, our steel hedge trimmer, our steel edger, the weed eater, and I got a brush trimmer as well. On the bottom shelf, we have tire blocks. These are what I use for when I am doing maintenance on my lawn equipment. Then we got some ponchos, and I need to use my poncho today because it's basically raining. So then we have our impact gun, and we have a jack. And I use that jack, and I use the impact gun for when I'm doing maintenance on my equipment. So those are things that I use on a regular basis. Then we transition to over here. Right here, I got that's hanging. The thing that's hanging right now is my grease gun. That's what I use for um, all of the outlets or inlets to my 36-inch mower. Up here, we have our first shelf. This shelf or these shelves, because we have two shelves. These shelves came with the actual unit. I did not put these in. As a matter of fact, when I was talking to the representative that leased this unit out to me, the first thing she asked me was, "What do I do?" I told her, I say, "It's going to be for lawn care." She said, "Okay, perfect. I got the perfect setup for you." And when she opened the door, sure enough, it was a perfect setup because it's going to be some things that I'm going to be doing, and these shelves are going to come in handy. But enough with that. Up here on the shelves is video equipment that I have. I used to have a videography business, and this was probably back in 2012, 2013, something like that. So I kept all of my video equipment because I've always been in business. And so because I've been in business, video equipment and doing video and all of those things always came in handy for business. So I've always kept my video equipment, which I would be using that a lot with being in this space. On the second shelf, I have stuff from my vegan restaurant that I had. I had a vegan restaurant back in 2021 up until 2023. I had a vegan restaurant. So all of that stuff to the left is from the restaurant. Basically, what I did was I just wrapped everything up nice and good and put it to the left to the side. Over here to the far right, I have chargers, drills. I got a saw that my mom used to have before she passed away. So I have all of that stuff. And then we have, various other things like Tire Shine oil, dish detergent, degreasers, and all of the other type of stuff that comes along with having a business and vehicles and things of that nature. Right. So then to the bottom, we have the 36-inch Exmark mower. Then I have my Troy-Bilt self-propelled mower. In front of my Troy-Bilt mower, I have my dirt dispenser. So it's a roller that you put your topsoil or whatever type of dirt you're gonna be putting on your property. I have one of those. I got a fertilizer. I got my dog waste removal bucket. To the left of that, I have my ladder. I got a Honda self-propel mower. They need some work done to it. I have a shovel, a rake, a wheelbarrow. Then I got a bucket. Then I got a refrigerator. Now, my refrigerator is going to be coming in handy a lot because I'm more so plant-based. I used to be a vegan. I was a vegan up until about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago at this point. I was a vegan. So most of the stuff that's in the stores, I can't eat it or I don't eat it. I do eat fish. That's why I say I'm more so plant-based. But because I eat fish, I would be put into the category of pescatarian, right? And so being a pescatarian, even though I eat fish, like I say, most of my stuff is plant-based. And so I can't necessarily go to a store and just pick up something real quick. And so this refrigerator is going to come in handy because I can put my plant-based like lunch meat, my bread, anything food wise, I can put it in the refrigerator and it's gonna stay cold. Speaking of which, we got an outlet right here. It's a commercial outlet. It holds, it has a spot for 2 plugs in which I can put a surge cord to one of them and start connecting the things that I need to connect. So that's gonna be perfect for that. All right, I have a couple of things that I'm going to be doing. Well, I have quite a few things I'm going to be doing with this space. This space is going to be used for way more than just housing my lawn equipment, right? So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my concrete pot products. I'm going to be taking all of that in-house. I don't want to try to sub out anything pertaining the concrete pottery that I use for landscape design. I don't want to have anything wholesale. I don't want to have anybody doing anything for us. Everything is going to be in-house at this point. And so this whole shelf is going to be dedicated to the concrete pots that we're going to be doing. So one thing that we're going to have going on is the concrete pots. We're going to have small ones all the way up to large concrete pots. Another thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be producing our own stepping stones. We're going to be bringing that in-house as well. And another thing that we're going to have that is going to be very helpful for homeowners is the sprinkler head donuts. We're going to be producing those in-house as well. And so that's going to really be used for our clients, but it will be open to the public as well because we can make a lot of them and fairly quickly. So all of that type of stuff is things that we're going to be trying to bring in-house, but we couldn't do it, instead of saying, but I guess I should have said up until this point, we couldn't do it because we didn't have the space. And so we had to either wholesale it or we had to sub it out. And like I say, because we have the space now, we can do all of that. And so this whole shelf is going to be dedicated to that. At some point, I'm going to build up. So I'm going to use these walls. I'm going to build up. And some of this stuff that's on this floor is going to be going up on the wall as well. So this area back here, the area to the left, this is going to be used for the concrete pottery that we're going to have, as well as the stepping stones and any type of concrete work that we're doing. As you can see, this whole area right here is just clean. This whole area right here is just completely clean, and that is for a reason. So because I have my video and my photography equipment, I can stage, I can do videos, I can do whatever I want to do in the space. And so the reason that I kept my lawn equipment on the shelf and on the shelf like this is because if I want to move it, I can take this stuff down and move it towards the back. This whole area right here, from this wall all the way up into that wall that's in front of this shelf, can be used for staging, right? And so it gives me about 8, maybe 10 feet of staging area that I can do whatever I need to do, right? And so this is perfect. This is perfect. I'm going to be doing a lot of staging for the products that we're going to be pushing out, and I'm going to be doing quite a few videos as well for YouTube to try to help out new and upcoming lawn care professionals that's trying to get into the industry, right? And so these are going to be the things I'll be doing, and I want to make sure that I had enough space to do so. So it's going to be perfect. It really is. Up here, we have a light, which I don't even need it because I have my own lighting from my video equipment. So I really don't need it. But just say if I do need it, I got a light as well. And so it is really, really perfect. This is a relatively big space for such of a small business footprint that I have. It is perfect. I can see myself growing into it and then outgrowing it and then getting something else. But this is a great start for what I'm trying to do at this point. And I just know that it's gonna be very useful. It's gonna be very helpful for me as I move forward and I progress and doing the things that I'm trying to do. So with that being said, this is my 2025 shop review. My name is Al Smith, aka Al About Biz, and I hope that this video provided some type of entertainment or insight or whatever into what I got going on. So yeah, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Is there anything that I can do differently? I'm always open to suggestions. So yeah, but thanks to all of the new subscribers that have come in, and I really appreciate all of the subscribers that have already had that watch the videos, comment, share them. I appreciate all of you guys. So with that being said, my name is Al Smith. It's my 2025 shop review, and I'm out.